Thank you. Happy Monday, y'all. Long time no see. I was about to say, it's been a few weeks. It's been about 3 weeks since I've been on the live. Janelle, what's the matter?
I want to say I'm everyone.
You want to say hi to everyone? Okay. Ooh, say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, now go play.
Mama, how can you talk to the people? Drink for me.
No drink for you. Go sit down.
Drink for me.
Go play. Where did she learn that from? She said, drink for me. Where did she learn that from? She didn't learn it from me.
Mommy, how can you talk to the people? How can you talk to the people, Mommy?
Because it's a video. Hey, Joy, how are you? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. That's a new name. Welcome to the chat. Hope y'all had a great Monday. That it wasn't too busy and too stressful. Although the weekend goes by extremely too fast.
Mommy,
Yes, Janelle.
I want to say Layla.
Layla not on here. Hey, David. Happy Monday. TT not on here yet. TT not on here yet. And you just saw TT, so go play.
Me.
Go play. Janelle. Uh-huh. Now you want to run. Uh-huh.
Come on, bye.
It's sunny here, but 50. Today was like 60, 65. And then it's supposed to get really nice. Tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday, we're supposed to get like 70s. Almost close to 80s. So we getting there. I just need the weather to be consistent. We done had a ton of rain. We done had wind. I'm gonna need spring to be springing. I would tell her you said hi, Michelle. She gone in the room now. She talking about I want to drink. Talking about I want to say hi. She'll come out later. But right now she had been and took over the whole live. What you call it? Don't be falling asleep, sis. You know you be listening and then be falling asleep. Hey, Miss Janice. David, we have some Veronica say I sound bougie when I say landscapers, but we have a lawn service that comes and does it. And I don't know what it is, but it's been a whole bunch of extra weeds this season. And we just got our grass cut, and I guess because of all the rain, it's growing real fast. So it don't look like we got it cut a couple weeks ago. And there's a whole bunch of dandelions and weeds and all of that stuff growing. So yeah, gotta get it cut all over again. The woes of home ownership. David said, I bought a pressure washer for the driveway. I love it. We need one. Usually when we use one, David, we just rent one from Home Depot. We don't do like that many projects that require it. And I think Home Depot only charges like, I think it's like $20 for you to rent it for 24 hours. And then we just connect it, of course, to the hose and all of that stuff. Hey Trey, happy Monday. How are you? Stacy, what's going on? I feel like I was MIA last week. I really was. Between just being tired and football practice and yeah, it was just real busy. I feel like I really wasn't in the chats like that last week. But I appreciate y'all. It's been busy. What you call it? Last week I didn't get on live. We were celebrating Jeremy's brother's birthday. The week before, I think I was just tired. I just really wasn't into it. Yeah, so it's been about 3 weeks. I appreciate y'all for jumping on here on a Monday. Michelle said, she asking David, do you put soap on the driveway before using the pressure washer? Good question. David said, sounds like you need a cruise vacation. I really do. I really do. I looked at my countdown. I think we're at 79 days until Veronica's gonna cruise. I'm so ready. I'm so ready. I got really spoiled last year. I told y'all with all of them cruises that I did last year. So this year, the PTO ain't PTOing. So, gotta sit still while the PTO add up. And then, but July, I am excited. We ready. Finally got airfare. Airfare is everything is ridiculous. Groceries, gas, all that stuff. But these airline prices have been pricing lately, y'all. Stacy said today was a beautiful day in New York, 87 and sunny. I'm ready for yes, that is good weather, Stacy. I need ours to be consistent. We go back like yesterday was really, really nice. It rained a little bit in the morning and then it was sunny and hot all day. And then now this morning we got even more rain and it was windy. I'm gonna just need Mother Nature to get her life in order. So she said I still have over 200 days to my next cruise. Oh, 200. Oh, Lord. But it's going to go quick. You're going to be thinking, you're going to be like, it's here. It's here. But I know you feel like it's taking forever to get there. You said 87, too hot. David, that's because you used to being in the cold. That's what it is. That's probably like torture heat at 87. That is like the most perfect day for us. I was about to say, it's hot enough, but it ain't like blistering hot either. So, you used to that Arctic cold. You used to that negative degree in the 50,000 inches of snow and all of that stuff. You can have it. Hey, Warm Strong Adventures. Happy Monday. How are you? Stacey said 87 degrees is a blessing. Now, I promise you it is. The way this weather want to go back and forth, I'm going to need spring to be springing. Because sometimes, what was it? It was one day, I want to say last week, a week before last, it was like 30-something degrees. It's like winter coming back, talking about, and another thing. Ain't nobody got time for that. I need spring to spring. Warm Strong, I knew what you meant. It's all good. These phones be having a mind of its own. Because I know it'd be plenty of times I'd be typing something and I'd be like, I didn't type that. So, trust me, I understand. I knew what you meant. Hope you had a good Monday. Stacey said, yup, same here. Mother Nature fucking up. Yes, it is. I'm going to need her to get her life in order. In order. But I'm excited. I was about to say, I don't know if we've deemed a formal name for it. But I am excited for this weekend for everybody to come to Chicago and hang out with us. For the biggest part of it, of course, is to celebrate Jeremiah, Veronica's son, for his prom. That is Friday. And then we're going to hang out and have some activities and, some family time and stuff on Saturday. And then everybody's got to go home on Sunday. I was telling everybody I wish everybody had later flights on Sunday, so that we could have all went to Deuce's football game together. I know we would have had them staying lit, but you gotta go with the timing because you want to get back early enough, especially with you having to work on Monday, and then you don't want to, if it's a nonstop flight, the price and all of that stuff, that all makes a factor in what prices you pick, your flight times you pick. If y'all hear that noise in the background, that's my dishwasher. David said, are you ready for the graduation ceremony? I am. My nephew's graduating. So many graduations. I got 2 nephews and a niece graduating this year. So I'm excited about the whole prom and graduation season and celebrating them. Unfortunately, I won't be able to see Jeremiah off to prom. My other nephew's prom is the same day and the same time. So, I will be able to meet up with everybody later on, but I'm gonna miss the actual send off. Stacy said, how's baby Janelle enjoying school? She loving it. She got so upset today. The dang on bus company gonna lie and claim that they came by to pick her up and they didn't. And she was sitting there waiting on that po bus to come and it never showed. I don't care what they say. They talking about the bus came and honked the horn. You honked the horn where? You didn't. My poor baby was sad. She was sitting there waiting to go to school. But overall, she's doing great. She loves her friends. She always tells me that she give me a rundown of her whole day. If it's nice outside, she'll be like, I went to the playground and I played with my friends and I went to the kitchen and I had a snack. She give me a whole rundown. She is a complete 180 from Deuce. Deuce, at her age, when we asked, oh, what you do at school today? Ate lunch. What else you do? Had a snack. And then what you do? Went home. That's all he talked about was the food. Janelle gonna give me a whole rundown of her day. David said, what did you do on your high school graduation night? Uh, Graduation night? I think one of my friends had a graduation party for all of us. Yeah, I think that's graduation night. Now, prom night, that's a whole nother category. Stacy with these eyes, I'm not gonna play with you. David said, hangover. Hey, Team Reese, happy Monday. Hope y'all doing well. Hey, Mr. Geisha, happy Monday. Hey, Miss Cheryl, y'all coming on in. I appreciate it. I gotta get better with scheduling it. I never wanna schedule it in advance in case I have to cancel it. So usually, for the most part, y'all can just expect for me to a live to pop up at the drop of a hat. Cause, like I said, I don't want to schedule it then cancel it and all of that stuff. So it just depends on how the day goes, how the timing is with getting home, and all of that stuff. So Stacey said at that age, recess is the best part of school. Um, it is. But he wouldn't even tell me recess. Like Janelle gonna give me a rundown. I played with friends. I went to the playground. All of that stuff. Deuce, it was. I had lunch. I had a snack. I went home. That's all he told. That's all he said. I got a video. If y'all go back to the vlog of his preschool graduation, his teacher asked everybody what their favorite part of the day was, and he said snacks and lunch. That's what my kid said. And I wasn't surprised at it at all. Mr. Gates said, we off for practice today. Practice is Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Just the past couple Mondays, Mr. Gates has been real busy with celebrating birthdays. And then the week before, I just was not feeling it. I was worn out and tired. So I'm trying to be consistent. I promise y'all, I'm trying. Then I got to record a vlog. I just haven't had time with the one trying to do it with quietness. I know y'all understand I got kids and all of that stuff, but huge announcement coming up soon. Hey Edna, what's going on, sis? Stacy said everyone coming in, please hit the like button. It's free, appreciate it. Dre, what's going on, bro? Can't wait to see you this weekend. Countdown. Everybody's saying hi. Stacy dropping them channels for everybody. Dre said, y'all ready for the Midwest turn up? See, we can call it that. I was just saying that, did we deem it as a name? David talking about Edna says, stop talking about her. I'm not finna play with you. Don't do my sis. Everybody's saying hi. Dark Thing said, what's good, sister? Hey, Dark Thing. Deuce is the master of open-ended questions. He is. Y'all should have heard him when we was coming in the door. So Jeremy and I had went to the airport to purchase some tickets, and my brother-in-law, he was nice enough to go pick up the kids from us for daycare so that they wouldn't be sitting there all super late. And we came in and he said hi, he smiled and all of that stuff, and he was like, so what's this I hear about tickets? You and Daddy went to go get tickets. I'm like, is this my son? Was this my dad questioning me where I went? Yeah, but he a little old man. Dre said, can't wait to chill with everyone this weekend. Yes, I can't wait. Hey, Cruz Bolero, how are you? Happy Monday. Everybody saying hi. Dre said, went to the airport to buy tickets. Yes. So, bro, I don't know whether you can do it with Southwest. Stacey, I'm getting into that now. But with Frontier, you can go to the airport and literally go to the counter, and the tickets will be cheaper than what is advertised um, on the website. Um, what you call it? Tickets was already dirt cheap that we had pulled up, and they was even cheaper going to physically pay for it at the airport. But that I can only speak for Frontier. This is the second time that we've done it. The first time was in December. Now the discount and the amount of savings that you get, it varies depending on when your flight is. What you call it? We first did it in December when Deuce was going to nationals for football, and he went the first week of December, and we were able to get him a round trip ticket from here to Tampa for $34. And that's Frontier again. That's Frontier. I don't know whether Southwest. Well, you can go buy tickets. The question is whether the other airlines will allow you to get the savings. But definitely, like I said, I can speak for Frontier. And then this time we went and purchased the tickets, and then they were cheaper than the app too. So if y'all not too far from an airport and y'all fly Frontier, like I said, I don't know if Southwest do it. I don't know if Delta and American and United. I don't know. Y'all gotta let me know. But I can speak for Frontier. Everybody's saying hi. Hey, Mish. Happy Monday. Stacy said, nice. That's a good hack. I'll have to try it. Trey said, went to the airport to purchase tickets. Are they cheaper in person? For Frontier, they are. Mr. Geisha said, Deuce said that he the next best thing to your dad. I'm just saying, I got a dad, and I got a big brother, and all of that stuff, and he just getting right in line with him. He better get his life in order. Everybody's saying, hi. David said, God, remember when you had to go buy them at the counter? No such thing as a computer. That's true. But Frontier is the business though. They like I said, you go up there, they give you a slip of paper to write down all of your information to make sure that they have it correct. And then they put everything in the computer, tell you what your total is, you pay. And then Frontier, they don't give out paper tickets, so they'll give you a receipt. And then, hey babe, can you come grab them rings out the oven? They'll give you a paper receipt with your confirmation number, and then you just go and put your information into the app. They exclusively use the app for their tickets. They charge you extra for really. They charge you extra for if you want a printed ticket. Dre say, man, it's worth looking. It definitely is. I was about to say, if you can. With Frontier, if the prices is pricing, but I definitely want to see. I want to see if Southwest does it too. But like I said, definitely Frontier. Trey say, wow, and I just bought some tickets from Southwest for my birthday trip to New Orleans in July. I don't know, Trey, if Southwest does it. But it's worth a shot. Or even possibly calling customer service, I think I ain't going to tell you over the phone. I guess it's just worth it if you got time to go up to the airport real quick. Dark Thing says sons are very protective of their mothers. They are, Dark Thing. He don't play about me. He don't. Not his baby. Jackson, he a daddy's boy. I was about to say, he give me hugs and he showed me love. But Veronica is my witness. He is a daddy's boy. And look just like him too. That's his twin. Hey, House of X. Happy Monday. Hey, Miss Andrea. She said, good evening. Hope everybody having a great start to their week. It's been good for me. It was a long day, but it was well worth it. The new girl started. This is her second week, but this is the first week, you got new hire orientation and all of that logistic stuff. So this was the first day that she was actually in the office. And she shadowed me and I did some training and stuff. So it's going along good. So by the time I get ready to go on my cruise, she gonna be rocking and rolling and smooth, because I need her to be able to cover when I'm gone, because I'm gonna be outside. Everybody saying hi. Etna saying hey to everybody. David said just win the lottery and fly a private jet everywhere. I can't remember who put it in Edna's page on Facebook, but somebody asked, it was 4 options. It said if you could pick 2, which one would you want? And one was unlimited PTO, The second one was a private jet with a pilot. The third one I want to say was like unlimited hotels or resort stays or something like that. And I can't remember what the fourth one was. But whoever posted it was like, pick two. And I was like, unlimited PTO and a private jet. What you mean? What you mean? Everybody's saying hi. Stacy said I was just looking at ticks for my birthday for in July to Nashville. Man, like I said, these prices they pricing right now because Southwest wanted for the five of us. But y'all gotta shedding a tear. We gotta start paying for Jackson to get on a plane. Oof. Under two they can be a lap child and they can sit on your lap. Over two they gotta pay for us up for a seat. So now we up to paying for 5 seats. And Southwest wanted it was like 17 and some change for 5 round trip tickets. And then Frontier wanted only like 9. But then when you add, that's one of the, when you're doing the different airlines that require like baggage fees, you got to be mindful of how much you pack. And I was sitting there doing the math. I'm like, well, by the time that we pay for 5 tickets and then add on the bags, because you're traveling with 5 people for 7-8 days, you know what I'm saying? It's about the same price. But at least you don't have to buy the bags in advance. So that's a good thing, too. It gives you more time to to pay for stuff. Stacy said, Edna, CEO in the building, founder. Oh, Stacy, that was you. Okay. She said that was my post. Stacy said, I picked unlimited PTO and free hotel stays. I need that private jet, so I ain't got to pay the private jet and the and the pilot, so I can just get up and go. Team Reese said, I missed the lap child days. I took full advantage of it, Team Reese. We did the 2 cruises in April of last year, so a year ago. And then they flew in November for Thanksgiving. So he got a couple flights in, but I really wish that they would extend that. But yep, up to paying for a seat for him. It is what it is. I'm like, but still that price, whew, it's hurting. Key Links Travel Life, that's a new name. Hello, happy Monday, welcome in. Thanks for joining the live. Trey says Southwest, that wasn't too bad. 5 people, that's about $340 each person round trip. I know, Trey, but when you adding up, that adds up. I'm just saying. And then usually what threw me off too, normally I be on it. Like as soon as they releasing the flights for Southwest, I'm usually getting the tickets. But we've been doing so many cruises or whatever, I was like, nope, I can't get plane tickets until the final payment is done. So I got the final payment done, and then now it was time to look at flights. I'm like, ooch, ouch, ooch, 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 ooch. So, but it worked out. It all worked out. Hey, Carmen. Happy Monday. Did I miss? Yep, I almost missed your comment. I'm sorry. She said, hey, Jocelyn in chat. Hopefully you can see my chats because I was blocked on Elisa's. Oh, no. It's been times where I think Edna last week was blocked for a second on JT's. YouTube be tripping sometimes. The algorithms and all of that stuff. Hey, cousin bro. What's going on? David said, what's your favorite restaurant in Chicago? I'm guessing it's not McDonald's. Definitely not, David. You can get McDonald's anywhere. My favorite in Chicago? I probably have to say Harold's. Gotta have that chicken and that mild sauce. If you're talking about like a sit-down place, I got like my favorite like hole-in-the-wall places and stuff too. But one that's commonly known, Harold's. Everybody's saying hi. Miss Andrea said, how was everyone enjoying today's weather? It was nice once it stopped raining. Yesterday was nicer than today, though, Miss Andrea. And it's supposed to get like 70s and 80s over the next few days, so I'm excited about that. Stacey on it. She said, everyone, thanks for coming in. Hit the goddamn like button. You changed your name. Okay, hey, Budget Key. Tell me something. I'm like, I ain't seen that name. What's going on? Stacey said 340 round trip is expensive. It's not bad when it's 1 or 2. But when it's 5, you like, and like I said, I missed the lap child. He was free and all of that stuff. I'm gonna miss that, but I am gonna enjoy though that he's gonna have his own seat. He can sit and he can chill, and he, cause once they gotta sit in the lap, then he wanna move around, and then he, if he sleep, then he gotta lay out on your lap and all of that type of stuff. So it's perks. The pricing I ain't liking, but I am liking that he is gonna have his own little space. Let's see. House of X is talking to Dre. Trey said, also, did you see the story about Southwest is going to be changing their seating policy by September? No, Trey, I ain't seen it. What they going is they going to be doing assigned seating now? What's the policy, Trey? Fill me in. Stacey asking the same question. Dre said, we're going to have to stay an extra night in Seattle because the flights back to Chicago that day is limited and it's cheaper the next morning. We coming in for Veronica's cruise. We going in 2 days early because the pricing is I'm telling you, pricing wasn't pricing. I'd rather it was cheaper to pay for another night for a hotel stay than to purchase those plane tickets. Dre responding to House of X. Dre saying, hey, auntie. Everybody saying hi. David said, that's why I don't like to travel in summer. Airfare doubles. It's doubling all the time, though, especially if you're going around holidays. I think the only time it's really not terrible is maybe like September through beginning of November. And then again, maybe like in February. That's it. Because then March, you got spring break. March and April, you kind of got spring break. May, you got people flying for graduations and stuff. And then you got summertime. So, Dre said, damn, 5, that's a lot of cheering. Now that you say it like that, I ain't mad no more. Michelle jumping on birth control. Whatever, bro. David said, plus it's nice to get out of Alaska in the winter. I bet. Dre said, I still haven't looked at flights yet for Seattle. Y'all better get on that. Trey said they didn't say, but I think they might be trying to do that now. I don't know. It's a hit or miss. I like that because most of the airlines that do assigned seating, you got to pay more if you want a window seat and an aisle seat and not the middle. So I like that it's open seating. It's just your responsibility to get on there and check in 24 hours before, or you can pay for the early bird with Southwest and all of that stuff. But I do get it though, that you mess around, because sometimes you could be sitting right there. It's been plenty of times I done had an alarm set and I'm sitting right there at the time, and I still end up getting like B 58 or something like that. So I get it. And then you mess around and get one of those seat positions and you stuck sandwiched between somebody. So I understand that. But then again, that's going to be another way for them to try to nickel and dime and get some more money out of folks. Edna says she ain't got hers either yet. West Side, what's going on? I know I've been a stranger. But I'm back. Eyes are back. Dre said, I know we're going to leave out of Baltimore because it may be cheaper than New York. Yes, sometimes you got to. Raquel is from MH Family Adventures. She always talk about that. Sometimes you got to drive a little bit to get to that cheaper airport, because some of these cities, the prices don't be pricing. Stacey said, book flights as early as possible. I seem to find better deals. Definitely, Stacey. Like I said, normally I buy our plane tickets first and then I pay off the cruise. But with coming off of the Thanksgiving cruise, then we did the Royal Caribbean cruise and all of that stuff. I just didn't do like I normally do. Let's see. Miss Janice said, Dre, I have 2 days in San Francisco prior to Seattle and got a cheaper fare. Yes, and you get a chance to see another place. Yes. Miss Andrea said, thanks for the drop of the, talking to Stacy, thanks for the drop of the channel. Haven't used that channel in years. Thank you, bro. Cousin bro hitting the like button for my other account. I appreciate it. David said, Jocelyn, would you try Amtrak like JT? Yeah, I would. I was about to say, we were looking, it depends on the price, but sometimes Amtrak be about the same price as the plane ticket. And if I can pay the pretty much the same price and get that in the speed of light compared to being on a train, and I get the train has like the scenery and all of that stuff, but honestly I would say it depends on the pricing, because if it's the same, I'm gonna get on the plane. Miss Andrea say, hell, Delta want to charge for aisle and window seats. Well, everybody, you gonna pay dirt cheap for the back seats is gonna be cheaper, and then the middle seats is gonna be cheaper. That's why I say if Southwest end up doing that, it's only to get more money, because then you gonna have to pay extra to stay out the middle seat. I'm sure all of them front seats is gonna be more expensive because you closer to the door. Stacey said, with the kids sit that long on Amtrak. Oh no, Stacey, I wouldn't travel with them on Amtrak. Oh no, 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 no. Amtrak would have to be like a girls trip or something, and I'm riding with somebody, or it would have to be a trip for me and Jeremy. With them, oh no. Or if we did Amtrak, we would have to get one of them like them bedroom things or whatever. But just sitting in the seats with them kids for that long, no thank you. In my Janelle voice. Stacey said, I can barely do Amtrak myself. Hey Kathy, happy Monday. Amtrak may be a little lowbrow for Jocelyn. Amtrak is Dre said Amtrak is my new best friend, but only 2 to 4 hours. See, I used to do sleeper car. That's what it is. I used to do Amtrak all the time. When I was in college, I went to Western, and it was 4 hours away. And I used to catch the train back and forth. That was nothing. 4 hours, you sleep the whole way. After you done been at home all weekend and you wore out from the weekend, you sleep the whole time. Or if you doing that nighttime train ride, going into the city, sleep. So that's nothing. But one of the trips like from here to like New Orleans or down to Florida, where you got to do 2 different trains and connecting trains and all of that stuff, I definitely couldn't do that with the kids. And even with a sleeper car, like Stacey said, that would still be a stretch. Not at this age. Maybe when they get a little bit bigger, but not right now. Dre say if you book well in advance, you can get tickets between $15 and $30. Oh, definitely. Well, yeah, booking in advance, but it depends on the city too, though, bro. Because we looked up tickets for New Orleans, because I used to get that price going down to school for like $15. But it depends on how long the trip is, and then also what city. If you catching it into like New York City, or you doing that I forgot what the name of it is. Kaya and Dante that mentioned it. It's from Chicago to Seattle. That it's like a real big, huge scenic route and all of that stuff. Those gonna cost you, whether you book them in advance or not. David said Mother's Day, you and Jeremy to Niagara Falls. No, Deuce has a football game on Mother's Day. So I will be a football mom on Mother's Day. I don't know who was smoking when they did this schedule, because they promised us at the beginning that particular weekend, all his games have been on Sundays, and they promised us that particular weekend that the game was guaranteed to be on a Saturday. Nope. So the beginning of my Mother's Day will be on a football field. Yay me. Sister Auntie Nee, what's going on? Happy Monday. Dre said, yes, that's how I kept going back home to Baltimore. Dre said, yes, the longer scenic routes are expensive. Yeah, even if you get those in advance, those prices be pricey. Stacey said, I'll have to look into that. That's super affordable. And then it depends on the timing, too. Like, if you getting off, it depends on, like, how much time you got to get on the train, too. Because, like, if you getting off a cruise and then the train leaving at, like, noon or something like that, and then it's a 23-hour ride, you're not getting back in until Monday. If you got to report back to work, then a train ain't gonna work. You need like a couple extra days if you gonna do the train and all of that stuff. Shout out to Stacy for dropping all of these links. Appreciate it. But yeah, everything is expensive though. It seemed like the train. Now I ain't getting on no bus to go all the way down. Get somebody else to do it. But everything is expensive. Stacy said I always take an extra day when coming back from vacation. I would love to do that, Stacy, but it really depends on what the PTO is looking like, and then on top of that, how the cruise falls. Like what you call it, for Veronica's cruise, her cruise is from Saturday. No. It's a 6-day, so it's from Sunday to Saturday. So we still can get in and still have all day Sunday to rest and relax. But if that PTO ain't PTOing, I gotta take my butt right back to work. Carmen said Western in Kalamazoo, Michigan. No, in Macomb, Illinois. Macomb homies. Stacy said the way flights get canceled, I can't risk it. That's why you go in the day before, Stacy. I've learned that you try to get one of them flights as early as possible, because the later you wait, the more risk it is that it may or may not get canceled. And then you also be on a standby. Like, what you call it, when I had that whole Breeze nightmare and that flight was canceled, we were prepared to get our butts, leave the airport. We wasn't going to have no bag because they already took our bag, but we was going to hop in the car and we was going to drive. Can't stand all of them long road trips, but you got to do what you got to do or find another airline. Dre said, who at Western? I was talking about, bro, earlier, that I used to catch the Amtrak train down to Western Illinois and Macomb, and it was a 4-hour train ride. We was talking about Amtrak. Yeah, Carmen, Macomb, Illinois. And they used to get on because there's also a Macomb, Mississippi. So whenever you used to use the automated system, and they'd be like, well, where are you going? And you'd be like, Macomb. And they'd be like, are you talking about Macomb, Illinois, or Macomb, Mississippi? So yeah, that's how I learned that there was two different cities with the same name. There's way more, but Stacey said I've seen returning flights get canceled also. That shit is great. Cancellations, whether you going or coming, you gotta definitely have travel insurance, and definitely pack a lot of patience with these airlines. These they having lack of staff, and the staff that they have sometimes be timing out, and all of that stuff. So Carmen said, I thought that's what Jocelyn was saying at Dre and Michelle. Yeah, no, not the one in Michigan. What is it, Western Michigan? Or I was about to say I don't know all the schools, but no, Western Illinois. I stayed in state. Stayed in state. What you call it? What time is it? Jim, can you fix that stuff? Yeah. Stacey said, yeah, we always cruise with travel insurance. You got to. Because even if you're not going to get reimbursed with it right away, at least you got the policy, and you can show your receipts of what extra that you spent and all of that stuff. Yeah. David said, I bought travel insurance once, had to change my flight, and forgot to tell Delta I had it. So you spending extra money for nothing when you could have got reimbursed, David. Shame on you. Shame. And they're saying, how the auntie name. Yep, always buy that good travel insurance because we sure had it with the breeze. And then you just, well, see, Dark Theme just said it, travel insurance is a must. You just never know. God forbid if it's a medical emergency and you got to evacuate or flight delay, hotel issue, delay on the ship and you miss your flight, all type of stuff. I'd rather get reimbursed when I get home and spend that money and then know that there's going to be a check coming back to me because I got the travel insurance. And also, too, don't you don't always have to get it from the cruise line. You know, these cruise lines, they're gonna try to sell it and be like, oh, would you like to add Carnival what is it, Carnival vacation protection? You don't always have to get it from Carnival. You can check your bank to see if they offer it. You can just Google travel insurance and it's a ton of places that sell it for way cheaper than what Carnival is charging, and also with way more perks too. Me said, I'm listening and learning. Edna been outside, y'all. Edna and JT been outside. They in ATL this weekend. And then they finna be in the Midwest in Chicago. Next weekend, they outside. Hashtag outside. They said, cruise vacation insurance sucks. It doesn't always cover everything. It depends on who you, that's what I'm saying, Stacy. It depends on who you get it through. I was about to say, because that's why I said that Carnival vacation protection, I don't think it covers much of anything. But you can look at ones that will, and it'll give you a list of what it covers. It'll say it covers some type of flight delay or cancellation, that it covers medical evacuation, that it covers damage or lost bags and all of that stuff. You just got to look and see what it covers. David asking Edna a question. Miss Andrea said, during the storm in March, my flight got delayed 5 times. Missed my flight. Delta gave me a $300 e-credit. Baby, they would have had to give me 5 times. I get it. It was a storm, and they would have had to give me more than 3. Carmen said, what travel insurance do you use? It depends on how long the trip is and how much who all is going, Miss Carmen. I've used our bank before. I've used, what is it, Travel Alliance or something like that. It just depends on how long we're going to be gone and who all going. Miss Andrea said Carnival won't insure New York. I remember reading that. Trey asked the same question. Yeah, it depends. Alliance, that's what it is. Yeah. So I use typically Alliance, or I use my bank's insurance. Hey, Miss Jerry. Happy Monday. You not late. You not late. And thank you for hitting the like button. And to say, David, is you going to reimburse me? Oh, well, send her the money. Okay, David. Okay. But yeah, so she said, well, in that case, it was $99. Go ahead, send the money. I'm just saying. Send the monies. What you call it. But yeah, you got to look and see what type of plans it is and what it covers. I always make sure it covers to see what the dollar amount is, if it's some type of medical reimbursement or something like that. Like I said, the travel delay. I think most won't cover anything with a hotel. I've yet to see anything that's mentioned like a hotel, but definitely delays, definitely cancellations, definitely issues with the bags, medical, like if you have to cancel and you know, like you get sick and you have to cancel, that type of thing. But definitely the must for me is the medical coverage, the and the evacuation in the event that we have to leave. David said, did Jeremiah ever get a graduation wish list on Amazon? I think he started it and he's working on it. Decision day is coming up very soon. So I think some of his list depends on which school he selects. Different places, different things. It requires different things. Dr. Thing said you have to read the fine print before you purchase. Trey said, how soon up until the cruise do you book for your travel insurance? Usually I try to have that be one of the first things that I do, but it will ask you I know for a fact with Alliance and then with the insurance through my bank, they ask you what was the first date that you made a purchase, and you can go and backdate it for like whatever day that you purchased your you reserved your cruise, like you put your deposit down, and then you got to have proof of everything that you paid for, because it's going to ask you, well, what is the dollar amount per person that you spent, and you got to be able to bag it up and be like, okay, I paid $2,000 for the cruise, and I paid $7,000 for airfare and all of that stuff. So hey, Miss Vivian, she said, hello, can't stay, I will watch the replay. I've been MIA because life been life and hugs. Oh, sending you hugs, Miss Vivian. Hey, Lisa, happy Monday. Miss Jerry said, I did the Alliance Family Annual Plan. All those things you mentioned in insurance for car rentals. Yep. So they be having really good plans. Stacy said, I think ours was $150 for both of us. Medical insurance cancellations, hurricane, bad weather coverage. Yep. House of X saying hi to everybody. Say, yep, it's the best $100, $200 you would ever spend. You'll be thankful. I've seen too many events. A girl that I know from high school, her and her husband, I don't think they were on a cruise though. I think they were at a resort or something, and they went and did. Hey, Janelle. You say hi. You say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
All right, now go sit down.
You say, she gone. Cause she'll take over the live, y'all. But they were at a resort or something, and they went on ATVs, UTVs, or something, and the tour guide crashed into a boulder or something, and he caused the rocks and stuff to come down, and it came down on her husband's ATV, and he was very severely injured, and they didn't have any type of like travel insurance or anything like that. And these hospitals and stuff in these countries are not fully equipped like the ones in the States, and they could only do so much. Then of course they want like down payments for you to be able to stay and all of that, and then he had to be airlifted back home and all of that stuff. So they had to get funds together to be able to bring him home. So that's why I say I don't care whether you're going to a resort, whether you're going to cruise, whatever. Get you some type of insurance. Cruz Bolero said agreed. Stacy said worth it. David said ask Jeremy if he's cooking you Mother's Day breakfast. I told you, David, we're gonna be at the football field. Ain't gonna be time for no breakfast. That game started at 9 o'clock. So not only are you having me on a field on Mother's Day, but you also got me getting up out of my bed early. And I'll be all right, huh? Now I'm gonna see if you say that if it was a football game on Father's Day. You be, it's my day.
No, I really don't give a damn.
You wouldn't want to go to no football game on your day.
I don't care.
Okay, so he said that he don't care. I do. I care. I want to chill on my day. And we're going to be at that field. But anything for the kids. And it's just the beginning with these extracurricular activities. That's what I say. Wait till Janelle starting her stuff. what you call it, and then Jackson when he get old enough and
Just for them two.
he start doing it. What? Yeah, I watched them already. They just need to be cut. Dre said, speaking of breakfast, what's on the brunch menu? I'm gonna miss it, but I gotta come back and play for a service and I'm coming back. You gotta wait and see. You gotta wait and see. Dre said just looked at some flights for just know bro, it's gonna be on point. Dre said just looked at some flights for Seattle. And baby, these flights, these layover is looking great. And then that's the thing too, with layovers. Like if you dealing with, I know it's certain airports that you cannot have, and they be trying to do little short layovers. I'm sorry, if I got a layover, I need to be at that city for at least an hour and a half to like 2 to 3 hours. And I know y'all like, why you want to sit that long and this, that, and the other? Because if there's some type of delay, that's one thing. Then, if it's a big old airport, Atlanta, what you call it? Atlanta is airport is a whole city. Anytime you got an entire train in it that look like the CTA rail system to get you from terminal to terminal, you need more than a 45-minute layover. Because you need time to walk it. And then, like I say, in the event you leaving from your city and you might be a couple minutes late taking off and all of that stuff, I need a gap on them layovers. But ain't nobody also trying to, some of these airlines be talking about, 12-hour and 15-minute layover. Who finna sit in the airport for 12 hours? Me say, great convos, have an amazing night. Good night, all night, Mish. Dre say, non-stops for us. If I can do non-stop, definitely. But if it's a layover, like I said, I gotta have a little time. Stacy said, Roam Right is the travel insurance we use. I'm gonna have to check them out, Stacy. I'm always looking for options. Miss Jerry said we averaging 1,400 for Seattle. I'm driving. Just kidding. Oh, that's a long drive, Miss Jerry. David said, and if you're sitting in the back of the plane. I mean, the back ain't bad, but oh no, David, if you know that you got a layover, no, because that was another thing. You be seeing people trying to push through, talking about I got a layover. What you call it? Now you know you wasn't supposed to. If you had to pick your seat, you know you wasn't supposed to pick no seat all the way in the back. And if you Southwest, you know you supposed to try to grab you one of them front seats so you can hop off the plane. But that's why I say I need that gap in enough time, because 45 minutes and then you got to hop from one end of the airport to the other. Nope. Hey, Miranda. She say, driving and listening. Appreciate it. Hey, Don't Do Me. Happy Monday. Dr. Tim said that Atlanta. That's what I'm saying. It's the city. Yes. And then, like I said, they got the seats. They got the Chicago transit rail, transit authority in the middle of the airport. 2 to 3 hours minimum in Atlanta. Let's see. Dre say we leaving Sunday, going to Seattle. Our ticket was $128 per person nonstop. That's not bad at all. And that's round trip, bro. That's not bad at all. Miss Jerry said, Dre, I'm leaving Saturday and can't find a deal y'all got. He leave through Miss Jerry, he be leaving through Chicago too, with us, Miss Jerry. O'Hare's the monster too. Yes. Babe. Dre talking about O'Hare's the monster. You don't like O'Hare, do you?
No, not really.
That walk if we take a Southwest?
If we go to Southwest at O'Hare, I'm bitching.
You what?
I'm bitching about it the whole way.
It was so funny, y'all. He was like, you gotta walk the Green Mile to get on Southwest at O'Hare. All the airports else it's not far.
He had me on the motherfucking slave ship.
Not the slave. Bye. Talking about the slave ship.
It
wasn't that bad this last time. When we got through security, We was halfway through the gates. It wasn't that long of a
But when you
walk.
get off at the gate, it's what?
They be having the little carts that you could ride and tip them well to get almost to baggage claim.
Mandatory.
He don't like O'Hare. But if the price is right to go through O'Hare, we going through O'Hare. Stacy said, yes, I hate when a connecting flight gates are so apart you gotta literally run through the airport to make it. That's what I'm saying. I gotta have layover. I gotta have a gap. Just the unknown. Or then you don't know. They be like, oh, check the gate uh to see where your next connecting flight is, and you trying to look and run. Ain't got time. Dre says it's like that at Midway too, though. All the Southwest flights be at the back of the damn terminal, but it ain't. They ain't got nothing on O'Hare though. O'Hare for Southwest. What you call it? Like we've done what we did. United through O'Hare. I think that's it. United's not that bad, but that Southwest, they got them all the way in the back. So, and mind you, bro, at least Midway got the walking, the moving walkways.
Oh, they got them too.
They ain't got as many as Midway though.
They got them though.
They got them, but there's nowhere near like Midway. Pretty much got them the whole way. O'Hare don't. Miss Jerry said, I'll do O'Hare and stay park and fly one day before the flight. We need to start doing that, Miss Jerry. We have done the park and fly where you can park at a hotel and they'll give you the little sticker to put in your car, and then their hotel shuttle will take you to the airport. But we haven't done an actual stay at a hotel. Which, if you got one of them early morning flights, is definitely worth it to be right there, not fighting for that traffic on 294 or depending on which way you're coming from. Miranda said, "Can you tell me about the boat ride?" Sorry if you already said. No, I haven't said anything, Miranda. It'll be Saturday evening, and it's an architectural. It's like a scenic architectural tour down at least from Navy Pier and goes like on the lake and then on the river too. David said, "Oh my God, I was in Orlando, and the line to TSA was the length of the airport, but it went fast. But it was a scary thought that I would miss the flight." Yes, David. I don't care what time of the year you come through Orlando. When you going through TSA, you gonna wait. Dark Theme said, Jeremy said he was walking through the Northwest Passage at O'Hare. Miss Jerry said Alaska Air has a round trip nonstop at about $400 per person. That's not bad for Seattle. Everything is expensive in Seattle. We was just talking earlier about how the hotels in Seattle, just everything is inflated, and then it's
The motherfuckers that live there.
well, yeah.
Yeah. Seattle got a higher COLA than here.
You said what?
Seattle got a higher COLA than here. Living in Seattle is wild.
Yeah. So everything is expensive.
Seattle,
Flights,
San Francisco,
hotels, all of that stuff. Miranda said y'all talking about flying the groupcation cruise. We just talking about cruising. Oh, not cruising. Flights in general, but yeah, some people are talking. Miranda talking about the flights to go from home to Seattle, and then we just talking about prices in general. David said, or you go to an airport in Mexico and nobody speaks English. Oh Lord. Hey Elisa, I gotta watch a replay. I was on my way home during your live. I gotta be a part of the replay gang. Stacy said, thank you. Stacy said Orlando is the worst, but there's another airport near Orlando, a little smaller and some cheaper flights. Yeah, Trey, we doing that Saturday. I hope the weather is off and it's gonna be warmer than what it is. And then too, for y'all that for everybody that be going to Miami and stuff, what you call it? Stacy talking about the cheaper airport near Orlando. Do Fort Lauderdale going to Miami. Flights are way cheaper, and you don't realize how close Fort Lauderdale is to Miami. Get in an Uber or use one of these transportation companies to transport you from Fort Lauderdale to Miami and save those coins. Trey said, I like that boat ride. Elisa said, do you mean Sanford? And then everybody's saying hello. But yeah, so um uh let's see, Miranda say, is it really that little yellow speedboat with no cover out or what are y'all doing before that? The boat meet up on Saturday. I got on too late on V Live. No, not the yellow speedboat. There is one. I think they're run by the same company, Miranda. The the yellow one is just strictly the speedboat for like the thrills and all of that stuff. This one, it is open. It's not enclosed, but it starts on the lake over there by Navy Pier, and then eventually, I believe it goes down the Chicago River and stuff like that and back. I can't remember. I think it said it was an hour and 15 minutes. There is a little uh fast portion of it, but um it's not super fast like the yellow one. The yellow one is fast the entire time. Um, Stacy said maybe I don't remember the name, but I've been there a couple times. Dre said no, not really. Says our ticket for V Cruise was cheaper to fly into Miami. Maybe depending on when y'all got it, but like I told y'all, I did it backwards. Normally, I get our plane tickets first, and then we'll pay off the cruise. This time we kind of waited way closer, so maybe it's just the price right now. Dre say Fort Lauderdale is always cheaper, and we sometimes get on the Tri-Rail. The Tri-Rail prices be pricing too, depending on what time. I think everything now is just a yes, now. Okay, everything now is just a factor of when you going. Everybody's saying hi, but Dre say, but love that Southwest flying to Miami now. Yes, Janelle. Yes, I'm. Either way, it's whatever the price is. Don't do me say the same thing as Dre. Fort Lauderdale is not always cheaper. Miami be on sale a lot. It depends. Miss Jerry says small airport near Orlando have flights, but they don't start in Chicago. I got a good deal for Raquel's 4th of July cruise. Yeah, sometimes you gotta travel out, and Jeremy, he's going on to one of his tournaments, and he's not leaving from Chicago. Let's see what's included. What are y'all doing before? I'm kind of scared. Don't be scared. It's a boat ride. It's just a little fast little part. It says the description says that there's a little there's a little speed kind of finale, but the whole thing is not. And it's just a boat ride. Miranda is BYOB, so we can bring our own drinks as long as it's not in glass bottles. So they know they messing around with the wrong group of people. They don't know we be having cruise pouches. Y'all know what I mean. It's a proper name for it, but I'm saying cruise pouches now. And then we doing brunch before Miranda. Dre said, Miranda, if you scared, go to church. We don't hang with scared folks. I'm not gonna play with you. Trey said they have an inside part of the boat. Oh, okay. I ain't know that. Don't do me say y'all going on a cruise soon. There's a lot of cruises coming up. Veronica's having her group cruise. Well, let me start. Let me go back. June, Veronica and Etna are hosting the Run It Back cruise on Margaritaville's new ship. In June and July, there is Veronica's group cruise, Life Will Be group cruise. August is groupcation going to Alaska. And then in October is the Booed Up cruise with Tripping with Ray and Michelle. So lots of options. But we talking about this particular little small boat. We talking about like a little tourist boat ride here in Chicago. Stacey said, so it's a booze cruise. We have those in New York and stuff. Basically, because you can bring uh like I say, anything that you want, as long as it's not in glass bottles. Like I say, don't want glass cracking and rolling around the floors and all of that stuff. Miranda said, I work Saturday. What time? At 11. Rum runners. You knew what I meant. You knew what I meant. Miranda, with the boat cruise, it depends on availability. I was about to say I wouldn't wait until Saturday to pay, because then I don't know how the seating is. I can look on the link for you and see if there's, I don't know how many seats it holds, but I wouldn't wait until till Saturday. Warmstrong said, can't wait for Margaritaville in June. I wish I was going. A lot of people, y'all gonna be outside without me. Stacey said, yep, I got you. You knew what I was, what I say, flask? Some liquors in plastic, so y'all should be good, especially the mixed drinks. Yep. Malibu come in plastic. You can get those in the plastic, the rum runners, and all of that stuff. Miranda, I sent you a message on Facebook. Message me on Facebook so you can get all the details. But yeah, between the rum runners, Don't Do Me, and yeah, like you said, a lot of those mixed drinks come in plastic. Stacey said, not sure how I feel about Margaritaville cruise. Maybe I would try one sailing. Well, this is a brand new ship. They going on the, I think it is the inaugural sailing. So I mean, it's gonna be brand spanking new. They better smell like paint and newness. Now that new ship, they did put it through after that video went viral. They did go to dry dock and remodel that. So Miranda says, Stacey, it was okay. I think you gotta go. You gotta go on there. I won't say low expectations, but you just gotta go with an open mind. You know what I'm saying? Not every ship is gonna be the same, especially if you're doing like the 2-day cruise, and all of that stuff. So it just depends. Don't Do Me say Minute Maid got mixed drinks now. It's good. No, I haven't tried them. I need to. Stacey said, I don't want mold in my room or shit falling off the wall. They say they done got good. I was about to say it's mixed reviews. Some, Edna and Veronica said that they had a time. You know, some have talked about the wallpaper falling off and, you know, and all of that stuff. So I think any cruise is whatever you make it. It's whatever you make it. But I'm going to get off here, y'all. It's been over an hour. Got to get ready to get the kids ready for bed. Another day of training for the new hire. Yes, now. Okay. And then, of course, back to the football schedule tomorrow. Practice Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then a game on Sunday. I love football. I love that Deuce is involved. But at least in the fall season, we had it alternated between Saturday and Sunday games. Now for the spring season, they all on Sundays. They is messing with church. Let's see, 100% Stacey, dark thing. Miranda say my room was okay, just cold. But I love y'all. Good night, David. Good night, Stacey. Love y'all. I will see y'all in the chats. Don't forget, tomorrow, the original JT. Wednesday, of course, Wind Down Wednesday. Thursday, Kiki Wakaya. Friday, I'm sure there's going to be some type of, there won't be a formal live with Veronica because that's Jeremiah's prom, but I'm sure you're going to see all type of footage from the weekend. Saturday, you're gonna see again vlogs and footage. Maybe somebody gonna go live between all the activities and the shenanigans and stuff on Saturday while everybody is here for the Midwest Hangouts. And then Sunday, Power Hour with Dre TV. Love y'all. I will see y'all in all the different chats. Have a good week. Be blessed. Love y'all.